So today's class, we are going to look at some guidance and tips for writing for online, in addition to what we've already been looking at. But there are some two things that we did not finalize on Friday in regards to search engine optimization that I would like us to look, and then we can look at basic tips for writing for online and for mobile. So once again, I'm going to request someone to share their screen to their website so that we can look at how to add those last two elements when we're optimizing content. So who would like to share their screen? And we begin. Hello. I need someone who is going to offer to share their screen to their website, computer, and then we see two more elements under optimization, and then we can proceed with the presentation. Is there anyone? It's always important I ask for someone to share a screen because I want this to be done practically by you, as your colleagues are also learning as you're doing. Who is ready to share screen? Nobody? Hello guys, are we there?
Okay, mine is on the phone. So is that okay, or you specifically need someone using a PC?
No, it's okay. We can also use the mobile as well.
Okay, just a minute.
Sure.
Can you see it?
It's coming. Uh, I can't see your your screen yet. It says you're presenting, but what did you share when you went to share screen? Ah, okay.
Um,
It's okay.
have you seen it now?
Yes, I've seen it now.
Okay.
Okay, so go to where your website is. Okay, so click on that. Let's go up. Let's go up. Click on that W in
Yeah, I'm up.
the W in the top. Uh-huh. Then go to, had you yet published any post?
Not yet.
Okay, you click on posts, then go to add new. As Hannah is presenting here on mobile, I would like to request someone with a computer as well to be ready to offer to share screen so that we see how it can be done on both interfaces, mobile and computer. So what I wanted us to look at today, we looked at other different elements, headings, subheadings, adding in different media, social media posts, images. So it's important that we're also able to add tags whenever we complete an article. So Hannah, click on those three dotted lines in the top right. Okay, scroll down. Okay, first
That's where it ends.
just click outside anywhere, but that can go away. And then when you scroll down, that's where it ends.
Mm.
What of that icon next to publish on the right?
This one?
Yes. So right now, scroll down there. I want you to first wait there. So on you click on categories. I don't know if you are able to create categories.
Yes, I was.
Yes. So it's important whenever you do an article, you select the most appropriate category of where that post falls so that it's properly categorized on your website. Okay. So okay, if in case of course right now you haven't yet published any article, but when you publish an article that falls under any of these, you make sure that you tick the box where that category is what is supposed to be, where that article is supposed to be placed. Okay, click on that arrow again and put
Mm.
categories up so that we go to another item. Then let's go to tags. Yes, tags are, who has an idea what tags are? That can share with us. Who has an idea of what tags are? Yes, guys, please let's contribute so that we all learn from each other. An idea of what tags are.
Is it hello?
Yes, please.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Are they other platforms that other stories that people have written before?
No, that's legit. Who was speaking? Please, we need to know who has answered.
Tags, they can be words or phrases that describe what your post is about. In case sometimes when someone is searching online, when they search that word, your article can appear on the search results.
Okay, thank you. I want to believe this was, I know Mugisha, right? Hello, can you still hear me? Hello? Hello, sorry, apologies. My mic had got an issue. I had your answer, Michael. That was very true. I hope you can hear me now again. Am I clear?
Yeah.
All right. Yes, so tags are keywords or related words about the article that you can always include. Hannah, please share your screen again. Okay, so go to that tab where we were. Yes. So when you do your article, and it's important to add tags that are related. So this could be anything related to your article, and most likely this should be words or terms that someone is most likely to type in the search engine when they're searching for content related to what is there. So if you've written about any, let's say Uganda, you can add tags of things related to Uganda, like let's say President of Uganda, Museveni, related things to the article and even the subject of what you're writing about. So having relevant tags is very important to also increase visibility of your content. You can have as many tags as possible. So you attempt to type in a tag there, Hannah, when you relate any word, so that we see how we add them. Mhm. I don't. Then you can press a comma. Then you add another one. Mhm. So that's how you add different tags. Okay. And so as you can keep on adding tags depending on what your article is about. So it's very important as you do your articles. I want to see you having relevant tags on your posts as well. Okay, next is a featured image. Let's go to featured image there, Hannah. Yes, a featured image is also very important uh, for good optimization of your articles online. Hannah, kindly stop sharing 1 second. I show something off here. Okay. Okay, so I want us to see the importance of why featured image is important. So if I type, let's say, any topic, say elections in Uganda. So if I go to elections in Uganda, and if you want to see articles that have been written on this topic, you come here to news. Okay, so if I click here on news, you'll be able to see different articles that have been written. So articles that have featured images appear in search results before articles that don't have. Okay, as you can see, all these are featured images of these different articles. So it's also one very important element. Whenever you are doing your article, please ensure that you add a featured image as well, a relevant featured image for your article. Okay, so I'm going to request Hannah Anna, you can reshare your screen. Okay, let's go to that tab where we were. Yes, so you can set your featured image there. All you have to do is click there, then you go to media library, and then it will take you to your gallery, let's say on your phone or on your computer. And you can be able to set a featured image. So you can pick any picture for now, then click on insert. Yes, and it will come there as a featured image. Then Excerpt, click on Excerpt there below on the arrow. Hannah, have you seen Excerpt?
Yes, I've clicked it.
Okay. So Excerpt, this is
I'm seeing write an excerpt.
yes. Excerpt is like a brief. It gives before someone opens your article, there's usually that brief summary or write-up of what the article is about. So you can put a short excerpt here, let's say like a 1 or 2 liner. You can even get it from the article itself that you've published. It's just like a preview kind of message, or before someone clicks to open the article, they can read the preview of that article, so that someone from just that description, they're able to know what this article is about. So you can always also include an excerpt for your article, so that your content is well optimized, and someone by the time they are clicking to read the article, it's well put together. So Hannah, thank you very much for accepting to share your screen mobile. I want us to quickly see how we can do this on computer. As I had requested someone to share their screen for the computer, and then we quickly look at this as well, and we continue. Anyone ready to share computer screen? Yes, Nathaniel, you can go ahead. Yes, Nathaniel, you've raised your hand. Okay, thank you. So I want you to go to the back end. We were working in the back end of the article where we can edit the post, so that we see how to make those changes.
Yes, so I go to my site. Yeah? Hello.
Yes, go to my site.
Yeah, as it's loading, I had a question
Yes, please.
about the the previous practice which I've just had from from Hannah.
Mm,
You're talking about the specific the excerpt where we are going to put our things like someone can get it easily.
mm.
does it also apply in our free version or can be done in any?
Yeah, that's the free version because Hannah, what Hannah is using is the free version, and what we're using, we were looking at it on the mobile interface, so now we want to do it on the computer.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so first wait for it to load properly, perhaps. We're going to go to posts. Then you go to all your posts, then you can see how to add tags in one of your existing posts. Okay.
Yes.
So you can select that one, that Trailblazer. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, just give it a second. It's going to load. I can see it's quite taking some time.
I think my Wi-Fi is not okay.
Okay, it's loading. Yes, Michael, you have a question?
Do some of these settings appear when apply when you use the Jetpack application? Because that's what I use, and it's very effective than the mobile application, the mobile web that we are trying to use.
Yes, Jetpack. You're on mobile, right? Hello?
Yeah, on mobile, yeah.
Yes, it's also effective as well. Okay, so on the right there, Nathaniel, are you seeing where below where there is categories?
Yes.
Yes, so you click on that arrow. So you ensure you have selected the appropriate category for the post, like we looked at. Okay, then
Yes.
go to tags. That's where we add the tags from.
Uh,
So you add as many relevant tags or related words about the article here. So we're not going to repeat the importance because we looked at the importance when the first time. We just want to see how it can be done on both interfaces, on mobile and computer. Okay. Yes. Okay. You can add those for now.
yeah.
Then go to featured image.
Yes.
So that's where you add your featured image from. Media library. No, 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 no. Again. Media library. Then you can go to upload files, or you can select from what is already there, depending.
I think I can select this.
Okay.
And and after set
Hold
feature.
on, hold on. So when you add the featured image there, you can also, we already looked at the importance of alternative text. Okay, you can even describe what the photo is about. So those you can add later on. I'm just showing so that Okay, so you can go add on the other details, but then let's click on set featured image now. Okay, then also like the excerpt, sorry, we saw, you can always add the excerpt there. Brief introduction or summary of what the article is about. Again, we don't
Can I
need,
copy?
yeah, you can get that. It's okay. Okay, yes, then you put there. Then after you're done, then you update your article. Okay,
Yes.
so it has been updated, and if you incorporate all these different aspects critically every day to your articles, don't stop sharing. Hold on. You'll see that it will increase visibility of your articles. So this optimization of your content online is not a one-day thing. It cannot happen in one day. You have to consistently do this for your articles over a period of time. And that's why it's important to publish regularly as often as possible. Because the more you put out content there, the more you optimize it, the more your site will start getting visible. Now, I want to show you also, before we're going to continue with you, Nathaniel, there's a site called Google Trends where you're able to see, in case you're looking for, let's say, content ideas, or you want to know certain topics, what are people searching for most about topics as compared to another. It can give you good ideas for content generation, even just statistics to know what people are discussing. So in another tab, Nathaniel, open a new tab. Then you type in Google Trends. Not there, up, 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 up. Enter. So you click on that first one. So in case you want to know how people are searching for about a topic, mostly, you can always use Google Trends to help you determine that. And then it can also provide you good basis on what probably topics you can write about based on what people are searching for mostly. So are you seeing where there is Explorer up
Yes.
there? Up, 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 up. Where there's Home, Explorer. Yes, click there. Do you have any other questions? Any questions as we, okay, it is loading.
Yeah, I had a question. Previous day, I thought like after publishing this article, I could just ask my friend to search for it and we could get it. But when we tried for it, search for it, we didn't get it. So I don't know because now I've put those details. Can someone just search about it and get it?
Well, you've just started, so you have to, of course, they put in a lot of those keywords, it could appear related to your article, but given that you've just started publishing, it needs to take time for search engines to easily start picking your content. Okay, and that's why this is like an ongoing process. The more content you put out there, then the more easily your work will be found. Okay, are we together?
Yes.
Okay. So you would probably you want to write about a topic and you want to see how much people are searching about it. So you can what topic can we put there so that we add the search term? Any suggestions here? We want to compare two different search terms, what people are searching, how people are searching about them so that we can see. So suggestions are welcome in the chat.
Economic trends.
Okay, we can put economics. Just put economics. Click there on economics, search term. Okay, so you can see in Uganda for the past 12 months, you can scroll down. This is how people are searching about economics. And if you go on the map there and then you hover over the map, you can see the different, you see, so you're able to tell how much people are searching regarding economics. Scroll according to even the different regions. Then what under economics, what are the related search queries? Okay, you can see what is economics, business economics, microeconomics. So all these help to guide you on what other ideas you can write about economics in case you want to write about, so that when you publish an article, it's based on what people are actually searching for. Okay, scroll down.
I think we have reached.
They're done. Okay, go back up. So if you want to compare, let's say, economics with journalism, how much people are, so scroll up, Nathaniel. Scroll up. Then add where there's up there where there's compare, add another search term, put there journalism, so that we compare in terms of economics and journalism. Okay. Yes, so economics is in blue, journalism is in red. And if you scroll down, you can see how they both compare. Okay, so as you can see, such interest for journalism, as you can see, the northern region, it's more about economics, journalism, for some reason. Okay, so it's able to give you analysis for both terms, and you're able to see what people are searching for around journalism. And so you whenever you're writing articles, you're basing it on real-time things, because this Google Trends shows what people are searching for in real time according to in different time periods. So scroll back up, Nathaniel. So are you seeing there on past 12 months? You can always past 12 months. Are you seeing there?
Yes.
Yes. So you can always put, let's say, for 7 days, past 7 days. Okay, so this is more recent, at least. You're able to see in the past 7 days, what are people, the interest, depending on both of them. So you can add as many such terms as possible. You go back up, add football, and then you see how it compares with those. Pardon? I had Evelyn. Evelyn, please mute, I think, your microphone if you're not getting. Okay, then click there on football, and then you see. So as you can see, the interest for football is higher than journalism. Or there's a lot of interesting statistics that you can get depending on what you. So the interest for football outweighs economics and journalism highly. Okay.
Yeah, even the state of
All Interesting. Okay, so if you're going to write about football, are you seeing what people uh related queries on accurate football? People are looking for prediction websites. Football live stream. You can even write now an article on football on apps that stream football games live. Okay, because you're seeing the search interest for that is quite high. Mhm. So you can even write, you can publish about how much different topics are being searched about, and then you include all these statistics in your website themselves. So the possibilities are really limitless with what you can use Google Trends with, so that it can even, so for example, if you've written an article showing, let's say, just saying, comparing how different things are being searched about online, and you want to, let's say, take the statistics into your website. So I want you to go to that tab on your left, Nathaniel. The tab where your website is open.
Okay.
Mhm. So you scroll down, add a new block.
New block here.
No, you have to first add there.
Okay.
Then you search for, search for HTML.
HTML.
That one. Click on it. Then let's go back to Google Trends. In case you want to include any of these statistics in your article, this is how you can do it. So are you seeing, let's say, where that map is, interest by sub-region?
Yes.
The last icon there, which is like a share button, then the one before it. That one,
This one.
embed, click on it. Okay, then you click on that code which is there, copy it.
I go back.
Yes, go to your website. Just paste it there, then click on preview. So it's going to generate, it's going to bring the map there. So in case probably you're doing an article and you want to include statistics from Google Trends into your app, you can also do this as well, depending. So you can use it for searching. You can also use it for and even publish some of these statistics in your work, depending. So I also want us to utilize Google Trends as much as possible when researching on topics of different things. I hope that is clear. Any questions? So Nathaniel, I don't know if, of course, this is not appropriate for your article, but we just
Yeah.
wanted to look at, you can remove it. So
Hello?
yes, please.
I have a question.
Sure.
So when we use some of these statistics from Google Earth, are we sure they are that credible? Are they credible? Are they recognized to be accurate beyond any thought?
Yes, they are credible because this is a Google product, and it's bringing you real data happening in real time. So it's a very authentic source. Okay. Any other question? Okay. So I want us to to utilize these tools as much as possible, so that we have good articles, and which are well researched for about when you're publishing content. So thank you, Nathaniel. I think we can stop sharing screen. Yes, Nakato. we shall have Nakato first and then Hannah next.
There is something that you taught us last week about, like the last bit of what you taught us last week. I was requesting to 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 show it us to us again. Like I remember, like you highlighted that text, then afterwards, I don't know. I stopped on.
Hyperlinking,
Yeah, I think that.
where you link, let's say, a word to another website.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have your computer? You want to share a screen or?
Currently, I can't share.
Okay, Nathaniel, you can share your screen again and show us how to hyperlink if you remember. Hannah, as Nathaniel is sharing, Hannah, is your question related or it's something else?
No, it's something else. Are these classes being recorded or something? Because since it's the first time we are doing this, we may need to
Yeah, it's
go
being
back
re
for
it's being
reference every
recorded.
once
It's
in a
being
while.
recorded.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So you can, you can show us how to hyperlink. So for example, are you seeing where there is the word, like for example, the Archbishop of Uganda? So what do you do?
I go to
So
link.
first, be slow, so that Christine can see the process well. So first wait, first click outside again. That will repeat the process. So Christine, hyperlinking is important. If you, let's say, it's important to have text in your article that is hyperlinked to other sites, so that it's for optimization. So the first step is to highlight the word that you want to hyperlink. For example, so he's going to highlight the Archbishop of the Church of Uganda. Okay, and then click on that is the icon. Christian, can you see the icon there for linking?
Yes, please, I'm seeing it.
Okay, so you click there. Then in another tab, you open where you search for the Archbishop of Uganda, of the Church of Uganda, sorry. Oh, it's not it's Archbishop. Okay, I think it was. Right. So hold on. You go to get a good credit. Okay, so you can click on that one.
This one, right?
Yeah, first click on it. Make sure that it's the most appropriate link or relevant to where before you hyperlink. Okay, I can see it's taking long to load, but after it has loaded properly, you get the link to that website. Nathaniel, get the link to the website. The link to the article, up. So you copy that. Then you go to then you paste there. Then you click on click below that. So that's how you hyperlink text in your article. I hope it's clear, Christine, now.
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. Any other question? All right.
Excuse me, good morning.
Good morning, Charles.
Now, on my page,
Mm,
when I post the article on my
mm,
page, and I try to visit my page using another another site or another email address to show that I'm a visitor, but the articles can't reflect on the front page on the front. I don't know. Do I need to add a blog where the articles can reflect just to appear in case someone just opens my page?
Your website, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
On your front page, you need to add a block. First of all, you can create a page. You can create a page called blog. Okay. When you create that page, are you able to share a screen?
Not really.
So, okay, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going
Mm,
to record a tutorial. Just
sure.
send me a text after this class. I
Okay, in your
record,
WhatsApp inbox.
yeah, I record a tutorial of how you can do it, so that can
Okay.
also guide other people who may have the same as well.
Sure. Thanks.
Okay. Any other question? All right. Nathaniel, kindly stop sharing screen so that I can look at this presentation. Okay. So now we want to quickly look at some of the tips. Some of the points that we'll be looking at here will have already looked at, but this is just for more emphasis. How to write properly for online and for mobile. Okay. And so we begin by this quote from Joe Lambert, who was a co-founder of the Center for Digital Storytelling. Okay. And he had already predicted that digital storytelling is the future, which we are currently in right now of storytelling. How you're able to, in your article, incorporate different medias of different media, that is use of images, text, voice, and video. So that's why it was important. We began with that background of the different media types. So this is just further emphasis to show you how digital storytelling and writing for online is important today. Then we want to see how do you package well for online and what? And mobile. So as you're aware today, most of the information people are accessing is coming to their mobile phones and definitely through the internet. So as a journalist or a content creator for today, it's important the content that you put out there is well aligned to be received on these gadgets well. And some of the things that we've been looking at in optimization are some of those elements, but even furthermore, as we go through this presentation, we're going to see more aspects about that. So the first is online media is global, okay, and meaning that your content can be accessed anywhere on any gadget. So you need to have that in mind. And the first good important point is to have as much multimedia content in your article, because today the gadgets, phones, computers are able to play any of this media. So you're doing yourself a disservice if you're only publishing an article which has only plain text. Okay, the more multimedia elements you have in your article, the better it is for online, and the better it is for your content to be more appealing for people who are accessing it on different mobile devices and also computers. Then the 5 W's and H. I'm sure we are aware of this We already looked at this, I'm sure, in your journalism classes. This is still a very important aspect. Still, when you're writing for online or for mobile, it's important your article addresses these different questions of what happened, where it took place. So if these are incorporated, this will be good for your storytelling. And like we saw, those who are able to attend our first class physical, we saw how different media can be able to support you with these answering these 5 W's and H. So for example, if what media would be appropriate to use in your article to show, for example, the how of a story? The how of a story. Okay, yes, Glory says a video. Yes, a video is also good to show the how of a story because it shows action. Okay, then for the what. Okay, Charlotte, I think you are answering still the other question, photography. Okay. Yes, Glory says text. Yes, text is also good. It can good for describing. Okay. Yes, but I hope you get the picture of how you can use the different media elements to answer the 5 W's and H in journalism and in storytelling. And given the basis of the strength of each media, like we saw, photos are good for capturing a moment, text for describing, video to show action. You now have the judgment and the proper understanding of, first of all, the strength of these different medias and how you can appropriately use their strength to address the 5 W's and H. I hope we are together on that. Okay. Then we have already looked at keywords, but I will not stop emphasizing keywords. When you're writing for online, keywords are very, very important. Like we said, they are very, because these are search terms that people usually are typing for, putting in search engines. Actually, we call keywords the currency of the web. Okay, because most likely when someone goes to search for anything, they're going to type in a search term. So the more you have those keywords in your article, the better it is for your article to be easily found online. And we said we can have keywords in the heading, we can have keywords in the subheadings, we can even have keywords in the tags, like we have seen how to add tags today, and even in your article of text. Sorry, in your body of your article, the text within. So including as more keywords is very important, and we already saw the other tool called Ubersuggest that gives you different keyword suggestions so that you can have them as many in your article. So in addition, just like is here, online writers ensure that they have keywords in the headlines, within their text, and even the tags. Okay. So when an article has good keywords, search engines like Google will easily index and show your content to users searching for similar content. Okay. So these are very, very important, and take them as serious because this is like the main currency of the web. Any questions regarding that? Okay, let's continue. Then next, the shorter, the better. Okay. So readers appreciate writers who do not waste their time. Simple, direct language communicates your thoughts more efficiently than a lot of demonstration. So what here is being explained is that the more shorter you are with your sentences, ensure that they are precise to the point. Okay, many times I know we are tempted into very lengthy sentences that go on and go on explaining the same thing, and yet And yet, you know, online consumers, their attention span can easily be drawn away. Okay, so the shorter your sentences are, but more direct to the point, the better it is for you as a writer. You will keep your reader hooked, and as long as you use simple, direct language that communicates your thoughts efficiently. Of course, this is an art as well. Uh, the art of clearly articulating your points in sentences is something that you also need to develop. You need to see how people are writing, see other articles, how people are writing, delivering their content, so that it can better guide you as well. Please, if there's any point that's not clear, feel free to interject and ask, so that we don't leave anyone behind. So I'm going to request that we participate in reading this point. So someone to read for us this point on strong verbs. Yes, Hannah.
Strong verbs. The best verbs demonstrate action. If you've written a string of weak linking verbs, if you're writing a string of weak linking verbs, think about the action that's happening in your post. Then we write a new draft using nothing but nouns and verbs in an attempt to better engage your vocabulary. E.g., breath versus gasp, walk versus stride or trudge, kill versus murder, etc.
Yes. So it's important. There are those strong verbs that can be used to describe action instead of writing so many. So what can I say? Um, which example of a strong verb can we use? So yes. So instead of saying he was breathing heavily for so many minutes or something, you can just say he was gasping for breath. As long as that verb clearly describes that action in the most descriptive way, then it's advisable you use those strong verbs to bring out that content that you're writing. Okay. Um, so Hannah, you can finish also attribute sources. The next point.
Attribute sources. If you don't tell your readers where you got your information, many of them will assume that you are just making it up. You aren't, are you? Attribution brings you credibility because readers know that you've got nothing to hide if they want to check you out.
Yes. So I'm sure this has been mentioned in previous classes. Attribution, where you got sources of that content, is very important. So you can always credit the source, and even hyperlinking is also another way of, especially online, of crediting where you get information. If let's say an article published on the Daily Monitor, so you can now link that article that you're referring to Daily Monitor, like we have seen how in hyperlinking, so that there's no issue when people read your content. Okay. Any question regarding this as we continue? Okay. So let's go to the next contextual hyperlinking. Let's have someone else read for us this. Hello. Yes, Leah.
Contextual hyperlinking.
Okay.
Yeah, it has gone off.
That's come. Sorry. I had to see who had tapped on it.
Online narratives should allow readers to branch off and click through to other, more detailed, supporting content, depending upon a reader's level of interest. Almost all journalism refers to other sources, but online. A writer has the ability to link readers directly to those supporting sources.
Yes, we have looked at this. I think this is even what Christine asked earlier for me to repeat to show. Hyperlinking is very important. Always have the ability to link people to other websites where they can get more information on that content that you are writing about. It's very important for the web, and that's why the web is interlinked. So the more people also link things to your website, it's better for you, and also you linking to other people's website is better for the web. Someone had also raised their hand. I don't know. I don't think it was Portia or something. You can read this next point. There's someone who had raised their hand. Who was it? I think it was Leah or someone. I don't remember clearly. Okay, I see Michael's hand is up. Yes, Michael, you can read for us this next point.
What one topic per URL. If you are using contextual ad system on your site, such as Google's AdSense, help the program select the most appropriate ads for your page by limiting each URL to a single topic. Don't write catch-all blog entries or discussions covering a wide range of subjects. Build those out on their own. Separate URLs and you will get better targeted ads and better click-through rates.
Okay, thank you, Michael. So basically, what this is to provide context, what this means is that when you're writing for online and for the web, do not have too many story ideas into one article. Okay, have one idea per link. Okay, so you can publish, let's say, if you're going to write about journalism, okay, you can have an article on journalism courses in Uganda. Okay, so journalism courses, then you write about that, publish, then have another one on journalism training institutions. Okay, you publish rather than crowding all those into one article, because you might lose the attention of your reader having too much information, and it also limits you on in terms of how many posts or content that you can have out there. So have one story idea for one link, then be able to publish another, because there is no limit to how many posts that you can publish. So the more story ideas per URL, a URL is just a link, per link, the better it is for you as a writer. So because it will mean that you'll be having more content published based on your different topics. And that's why it was important. It's like how we saw in Google Trends, all those could be different story ideas when we saw the related search queries for each topic that we're putting in Google Trends. So have different topic ideas, publish them separately per link so that you have as more content out there. Is there any question regarding this? In terms of one topic per URL? Okay, thank you, Michael. Let's have, I think, Scovia Faida to read us the next point.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
You can go back to the previous slide. I want to ask something.
Okay.
There's something to do with Google's AdSense and how they help programmers select appropriate ads for your page. Does that mean, as a writer, because if I'm blogging the posts,
Mm.
do I select which ads to come to my article?
Well, of course, that's why I'd even not over-delved into it. So AdSense is it's like an ad system. Like you need to so that okay, when you have a website, you're able to add to register on AdSense, and then Google can begin advertising on your website. So how it works is that Google picks the different keywords that are in your article, okay? And it's able to, that's why when you go to different articles, what they have written about are the ads that they'll show you. If you're reading an article on football on a site that is football, you'll most likely find ads there that are for what? For betting or predicting live scores, because Google is able to identify the content that is within that article is on football. So it will bring football related ads. So that's why we're saying now if you have an article and it has 7 different topics within it there, then you find it hard that Google the AdSense system will find it hard now which kind of ads it can be able to display within that article there. So that's why it's important have one idea per article, publish about it so that Google AdSense is able to identify exactly best of the words and keywords within that article, what kind of ads it can display there. I hope that makes it clearer, Michael.
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Yes, who was reading us this next point? Scovia, yes.
Okay. Next point is overuse of punctuations, right?
Mm,
Excess punctuations should be left out of most sentences on the web. If a reader sees a sentence with more than one comma, the sentence becomes harder to scan and therefore more likely to turn a reader off. More advanced punctuations, such as semicolons and colons, should be avoided completely by starting new sentences instead. Example: it is really important to keep three principles in mind when thinking of the best shoes to buy. Comfort, style, and eco impact. Should be comfort, style, and eco impact should be kept in mind thinking of the best shoes to buy. Short, sweet, and no semicolon. That's it.
thank you. So I hope this is also self-explanatory. Do not use too much punctuation within your sentences. If someone says 3 commas within your sentences, they may it easily weights them off. And the thing about online, when you're writing for online, it's very easy for someone to go away. People have so many distractions. People are on WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, TikTok. So your content really has to be something that will keep someone glued to what you are publishing. So that's why say have short sentences, but they're clear to the point, and avoid too many punctuations when you're writing, so that you do not weight people off your article. Again, like I said, this is a skill you develop by practicing often, reading other people's articles, so that it can help guide you on how best you can write. Okay, any questions regarding that? Okay, who is going to read our next point? Someone to read for us this next point? Hello? Who is volunteering to read for us this point? Okay. Was okay, we can see here who hasn't yet read. I think I can see Hannah's hand is up.
Yeah, first put it back.
Pardon? Oh, yes, sorry. You can go ahead and read.
Uh, you're switching the screen, sir. Okay. With the words, these are vague generalizations that are made for the convenience of the writer, not the audience. If a writer is rushed for time, they may write something like most people feel that this is 100% testy. The proper procedure is to find out the statistics and facts that work those into the sentence. The correct form the correct form would be 60% of people feel that this is 100% tasty, while only 5% feel that it is only 10% tasty. Web readers
are reading your site to get information, not opinions.
Yes. So, like with words, these are generalizations. Of course, each of us may have our own generalizations of different things, but you have to remember when you're writing for online and the web, this is being accessed globally across the whole world, and people, as a journalist, people are going to take your word as truth. So whatever you're writing, it has to be fact based. You cannot just say, I think everyone prefers Sprite to Coca-Cola. Most people, like saying most people prefer Sprite to Coca-Cola. That is your own opinion. Okay, you need to be able to back up what you're saying, unless when you're saying that, unless probably it's like an opinion, you clearly state it, the article, this is my personal opinion or something, then you can put it there. But if you're just writing generally, it's always important to not have your own generalizations of things included in your article that people might actually think that is true. Okay, so I hope we get the understanding of wizard words, sorry, of this point of with avoiding the use of wizard words, fake generalizations. Okay, you're writing something in Uganda, then you say most Ugandans prefer eating matoke. We're not sure. There's no survey that has been done to substantiate that. So you can always, if you're able to find data on it, you can always that's why it's important also to know how to search for information. Later on during the semester, we shall be looking at how to search for content on the internet effectively, so that you'll be able to address some of these issues as you're publishing your content online. Any question regarding wizard words? Okay, let's proceed. Someone to write for us this. Sorry, to read for us. Hello. Who wants to read for us this next point?
So I think we are still on the same slide.
No, this is a different slide.
Okay, acronym use.
Hmm.
It is a good idea to limit acronym use even if you think your audience will know the acronym. The 10% the 10% who don't know it will be annoyed and may click off your site. If an acronym will be repeated throughout a site page or an article, it is not it's only necessary to define it and first it's only necessary to define it the first time it is used. You don't need to spell out UN or WHO all the time, especially online. While you would while you would have to while you'd have to there's a mistake. While you would have to for a mainstream media article, wrong acronym use UJCC, MISR, and the UMC are running a joint venture to better educate the public about how hard drugs are influencing family life in Uganda. Right acronym use the Uganda Joint Christian Council in brackets UJCC, the Makerere Institute of Science of Social Research in brackets MISR, and Ultimate Media Consult UMC are a running joint venture to better educate the public about how hard drugs are influencing family life in Uganda.
Yes, thank you. So many times, when we're writing for online, we use acronyms. Because I'm going to use the most common example now, like of UCU. So you're writing content. I've even seen this on the standard. So first of all, when you're writing for online, it's global. So not everyone knows that UCU stands for Uganda Christian what? University. But most of us are accustomed to it, so you'll find that when you're publishing your content, you quickly use that. So the best way to do this is, if you're going to use UCU in your article continuously, the first time you're using it, put it in full, Uganda Christian University, then in brackets, UCU. Then later on in your article, now you can use UCU because you will have put it in full the first time you used it in your article, so that people are not guessing and wondering what UCU stands for throughout your article, yet there's nowhere you have put it in full. Okay, so very important. Always, if you're to use an acronym of anything, first have it in the big, use it, spell it out in full the first time, and then you can now continuously use the acronym throughout the article. Any questions regarding that? Okay. Then someone to read for us this.
Keep person on track. If you are referring to yourself as I at the start of your piece, don't shift to we in the middle. Keep grammatical personal use consistent. Resize pictures max to 800 by 600.
Thank you. Yes, so keep your person on track. If you're referring to yourself as I at the start of your article, please be consistent with it. Don't shift to we, because people may get confused along the way. So it's always important to keep that that identity as you're referring to yourself throughout the article. If you use I or we or them, you keep it consistent. Then the use of images in your article. Of course, like we said, we encourage multimedia, so the more images, videos and everything. So for images, it's always important, if you're able to, you can resize your images to 800 by 600 pixels, so that because this helps them to easily load well, especially let's say like on mobile. You know, some images are really quite heavy, and even in terms of their orientation, you find that some are very wide. Okay, of course, the good thing today, most sites easily readjust the size of the image for especially for like mobile devices. But if you can and able to, always it's important to resize your pictures to this, so that they can easily load well for online, and also for more especially the mobile phone. Any questions regarding this? Okay, so as we come to
Yes, sir.
the
So how do you know your picture is below 800?
how do you know the picture? You can always see your pictures. Okay, let me just show you quickly. For example, if I came here to pictures, and picture can I use? For example, this. Are you able to see the dimensions from? I don't know if it's able to show the dimension. Are you seeing the dimensions on the screen?
You have to share, sir. You can't see.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I was still showing you. So for example, this photo, I hope you can see the screen now.
Yes,
You can see
yes.
it.
Okay, so I'm hovering over this photo. Are you able to see the dimensions there? Hello?
Yes.
Yes. So as soon, when you hover on a photo, it's able to show you the dimensions. And if you want to resize quickly, you just right click on it. Then you can open it with Paint in your computer. Okay. So if you, let's say for this is the photo. You have opened it in Paint, which is on every Windows computer, basically. Then when you come here to resize, okay, by default it's here in percentages. Then we have pixels. So pixels here, you see this is what the original is in 1200 by 898. So now you can put in those dimensions that we're talking about. I think it was 800, 600, yes. And then you click OK. Then it will be able to resize it to that those pixels that we have mentioned. I hope that answers your question, Nathaniel.
Yes, it does.
Okay. All right. So as we come to the conclusion, we want to see what are some of the benefits that someone enjoys when writing for online. Someone to share with us what are some of the benefits about writing for online you think that we can discuss quickly. Yes, Pauline.
I think
I think
one of
Bob has hands up.
yes, I think one of the benefits from writing online is that it's easy to edit in case you've made a mistake. You can easily go and change it, as well as reaching a very vast number of people.
Yes, that's very true. Thank you, Pauline. Hannah.
The fact that with online publications, they are okay. Its storage is permanent, so even if someone is going to check for example, an article in the next 3 years, they're still going to find it there, provided that it's not taken off our website. Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Michael.
Online writing accommodates multimedia.
Okay. Anyone else? Benefits of writing for
The
online.
audience, there are many.
Okay, thank you, Nathaniel. Anyone else? Yes, Joshua.
I think it's more flexible. You can work everywhere you are.
Yes, that's very true. Thank you. Pauline, your hand is raised again.
I also think it's very profitable. For example, if you allow ads on your site and so forth, you can charge for that and make a lot of profit.
Exactly. Yes. Anyone else with more ideas? Benefits of writing for online. Okay, thank you for what you've shared. In addition, I think even the aspect of flexibility, you can publish whether from whatever part of the world you're in, just like even online learning, you can study from wherever you are, even publishing. So it gives you the opportunity to, whether you're on a plane going to Chicago or in Buguju, you can still publish your content and still get it accessible to the whole globe. And also, when writing for online, it also has its advantage of that you can now write on, you're able to research quickly on any topic and be able to publish. We shall be looking at during the semester how we can use different, first of all, how to search the internet for different topics, content, and even on, we shall be seeing how we can use AI to generate really good articles out there. So you enjoy the flexibility of writing from anywhere, and also having the advantage of different online sources that are able to give you related content. Yes, Kennedy says there is instant feedback in form of comments. Yes, thank you. That's also very true. You get people are able to give you comments on your article in real time, and you're able to, let's say, address them or even see how you can improve on your work. Any other? Yes, Joshua.
Online, we learn more.
Mhm.
We learn more every day because it contains a lot of writings and literature which we can read and learn more how we can perfect our work.
Yes, that's very true. The good thing, another good thing about publishing content online, you have to research, and when you're researching, you're learning as well. So that's very true. Joshua, is your hand still raised? You have another point? Oh, okay. Do we have anyone else who wants to share more? Okay. So yes, Joshua.
I think even you decide on what you want to earn online. I don't know how I can phrase that, but I think so.
What you want to do? What?
Like you decide what you earn.
Well, not necessarily. Don't decide, otherwise anyone would be deciding to earn $1 million each month. But I think you're able to work on different things that can make you earn. Okay, like what we have been going through, the optimization, those different techniques. You're able to incorporate them within your as you publish your content online, so that it can be able to earn you money, let's say from ads or even people paying you to publish content. Okay, because knowing how to publish content online is also a skill that is not known by many people. People don't know that you need to have multimedia content, subheadings, okay, keywords. So even that in itself is a skill that people can now hire you. Any company can now hire you to create well optimized multimedia content on their websites. So it's also an avenue through which you can earn money from. Even when you go out there to earn, let's say you're, as a communications person or as a journalist publishing anywhere, now with this skill, you're able to ensure that your articles are different from what everyone else is producing, because you know how best to publish content for the web and online. I hope that answers your question. I think it was Joshua. Okay. Any other? Okay. Yes. So like we have said, the writer enjoys flexibility. You can write from wherever you are. Then also the job opportunity, I've just been mentioning it. You can write, you can write for 10 different companies, okay? Because all you need is a computer, internet, and as long as you have access to a website, you can write on any topic. Like I said, we shall see how we can generate content these days using AI. This you can even now you can write about airspace, or even any topic in the world, as long as you know how to research, so that you create yourself as many opportunities as possible out there. Then also writing for it gives you vast knowledge, because you're going to research. You have to go through different articles, different links to understand properly things that you're going to publish about, and this facilitates you to learn different aspects about different things. So you find yourself, the more you're reading, the more you're researching online about different topics, it's also giving you knowledge on a number of topics. So it's very important, and this is one of the key advantages of writing for online. Okay, so someone to lastly read for us this slide as we wind up. Who's going to read for us this? Okay, all right. I've seen Santina. Yes, you can read for us this.
Therefore, online writing is a tool that can be used to improve financial, mental, social, and physical welfare of the people by maximizing on its benefits. Therefore, online writing should be supported to provide more opportunities to the young generation as it will reduce vices in our society and bring hope for the future.
Yes, so in conclusion of what we have looked at, it's very important to take online writing serious. You're very well aware today we're living in an era of access of content from digital platforms and mobile devices. So the better you are to be able to write for online and the mobile, the better journalist that you are today. Okay, any questions? We are coming to the conclusion of our class. I'm going to leave an assignment, which is the first assignment, which is going to act like your coursework as well. So I hope those who have not attended, please be able to mention this to them as well. Do you have any questions as we conclude? Okay. If there are no questions, so today is 26th. So what I'm going to require from each one of you is I want each one, because we have now looked at everything, we looked at how to open our websites, how to publish, even now the tips for writing for online. So I am going to require each one of you to publish a well-optimized article for the web, okay, on your website, and you need to share with me the link to your post on my email address, okay? The deadline for that is going to be next week, Wednesday, okay? So by Wednesday, I expect to have each of you have shared with me a link to your article from your website on my email address. I'm going to put my email address in the chat. It's taking long. I don't know, the chat is taking long to load here. Anyway, I'm going to put it in the WhatsApp group as well. So you share with me on email the link to your multimedia article, well optimized for the web. And please include your name when you're sharing your full names in your email. You're saying, give me your name and also your, I think there are registration numbers. Do they call them registration numbers? The S11B or for something? Yes. So
Yes,
your name,
they are.
yes, your name, registration number, and then you share your link to your multimedia article. Please, this is going to be considered as assessment of your course. So take this, treat this with as much seriousness as possible so that we can all benefit from this. Okay. If there are no further questions, I'd like to thank you for your participation today. And I look forward to receiving your articles by Wednesday next week. Okay, so have a good afternoon.